Welcome to another daily reading, reflection and prayer. Today we are looking at verse 4 of chapter 4 and down to verse 7. Rejoice in the Lord always. I'll say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. The theme of joy has been a big one in the letter of Philippians. It's come up multiple times. And again, I think Paul's aware that it's a big theme. He says, I'll say it again, rejoice. But it's interesting when you think about why we're called to rejoice. It seems like one of the reasons, at least, is the phrase, the Lord is near, in verse 5. I don't know what that phrase means to you. I think there's a reason why the New Testament is written the way it is, with the letters in the back half and the Gospels in the front half. These words of Paul, the Lord is near, is calling us to think about who it is that is near, and that is the Lord, the one who calmed the storm with a word, who healed a woman with just the touch. Things that we see time and time again in the life of Jesus, where if you bring those to mind, that Lord, the risen Lord, is near. And when we think about that, that should bring us joy. It is not long until the Lord returns. And so the peace of God, as we think about the nearness of the Lord, can then guard our hearts. Do you know that the Lord is near today? Let me pray. Father, I am sorry for the ways in which I can forget just every reason that I have to be joyful because of what you have done for me in your Son. Help me to know the reality of the fact that your Son is near, not just near in the sense of his Spirit, but near in the sense of his return, where all things will be made new, where one day again we will see your Son. We'll see him face to face, the one who showed great compassion, who's in the business of healing. We ask that this promise will guard our hearts and minds. We ask that this promise will give us that peace that we so desperately need. Amen.